Okay, so this is our review for the 1.2, 1.1 quiz. I just went over the vocab that you need to know from chapter 1.1. Here's the next thing you need to know from 1.1. Government agencies carefully monitor water quality and its effect on wetlands. Of particular concern is the concentration of nitrogen in water draining from fertilized lands. Too much nitrogen can kill fish and wildlife. 28 samples of water were taken at random from a lake. The nitrogen concentration, milligrams of nitrogen per liter of water, was determined for each sample. First thing is we need to identify the variable. Remember, this is a review for your quiz. This is going to be on your quiz. Okay, I'll make this available to y'all, the video, just so you guys have. So, what do you guys think the variable is? The nitrogen concentration. Whoopsie. So, identifying the variable. Nitrogen concentration is our variable. The units is milligrams of nitrogen per liter of water. Beautiful. Is our variable quantitative or qualitative, people? Quantitative. I'll just circle it. You would write it. If you want me to write it, I will. Why is it quantitative? Units of, yeah, they're numbers. Yep. They're numbers. Quantitative. What is the implied population? Implied population. Say that one more time. Unfortunately, it's not just the 28. We're using that sample to figure out the big thing. What's the big thing in this case?
The wetlands. All the water in all the lakes. Or just that lake?
Just that lake. Okay. So we're dealing with the nitrogen. In the entire lake. So please understand, when I say in the entire lake, that's the all. You see, we're dealing with that particular lake. Remember, the samples are from that lake, therefore the population would be that lake. Okay? Not the wetlands, because then they would have to do other things depending on, you know what I mean? But if you think about this, you think about how they chose that particular lake. All right, I'm going to pause the video right now because I'm going to talk about a couple of things. It's not relevant to the test, the quiz itself. So reiterating one more time. You will have a scenario just like this, and you will have these exact same 3 questions on your quiz tomorrow. You will have variable, what type of variable, and the population. And that is your whole quiz.
What's an example of a qualitative?
What else will be on your quiz? This guy right here. I will give you a scenario such as this. Categorize these measurements associated with fishing according to levels to level, nominal, ordinal, interval, or ratio. Hope this all blends together. Question A. Species of fish caught: perch, bass, pike, or trout. Ladies and gentlemen? Nominal. They are words, and you cannot what? Order them. The cost of a rod and reel. Ratio. Why ratio? Give me a ratio of that.
You could say like one is double the price of the other.
Good. I bought one for $10. You bought one for $20. Yours was 2 times as much. This is ratio. Phenomenal. Time of return home. That must be the time it takes to get home. That's interval. That's interval. Is there a understood zero? No. Guidebook, rating of fishing, poor, fair, good. Ordinal. Again, words, but can be what? Ordered. Number of fish caught. Ratio. I caught half as many as you. I caught 7 more than you. And temperature of water? Interval. Good. This will give you an example of each. You will have levels. And now the last question on your quiz. A local dog kennel. At a local dog kennel, 18% are puppies, obviously of the dogs, 25% are 1-year-olds, 34 are middle-aged, and 23 are old. 23% are old. We must randomly select dogs to try a new all-natural treat. How many dogs must be selected to ensure all 4 types of dogs will be selected? Okay, so you want to make sure, because the person who's making these treats is saying any type of dog, any age dog can eat these. They're all natural. So we want to make sure that our study has each age dog in it. Everyone good so far? Excellent. What digit numbers you're going to use when all those percentages are ugly? So we are going to use 2. What's that one? Yeah, the 18%, 25%, 34, and 23. Those numbers add up to give you 100. Therefore, we do it out of 0 to 99. So 2-digit numbers, 0, 0 to 99.
What? Didn't you say 1 to 100?
100 is a 3-digit number. Right? So, hey, of every problem I'm going over today, what's true about this answer? What's true about this answer? What's true about this exact thing? Right. And the quiz tomorrow? Exactly the same. I just gave you an answer to your quiz. Now, obviously, the other ones, obviously, no, we're not talking about fish. It's going to be another scenario. All right, we're not talking about whatever the first one is. But this one will be that. Those exact words will be the answer to that question. Now, this is where they differ. We need to let digits stand for puppies. Puppies consist of 18%. Therefore, we need 18 numbers. 0, 0 to what? 17. What comes after 17? 18. Now, let me give you a hint, a technique. If you take 18 and add it to 25, 18 plus 25, that's 13, carry the 1, that's 43. If you go 1 less than that, 42, that will be 25 numbers. What comes after 42? 43. Well, if you add the 18, the 25, and the 34, so if I add 34 to this, I get 77. 1 less than 77 is? So this is going to go to 76. I swear there are 34 numbers between 43 and 76. There are. And then 77, we don't have to do that, but watch, I'll do it anyways. If I add that 23 to this, if I add 23, I get 100. And what's 1 less than 100? 99. And remember, that's where we stop. So tomorrow is going to be just a touch different. There will be 4 scenarios. Okay, there will be 4 scenarios. I'll tell you what they are. Freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors. I talk about a high school. I talk about choosing students from a high school. And at this particular high school, this many percent are freshmen, this many percent are sophomore, this many percent are juniors, this many percent are freshmen, seniors. You'll do the exact same thing. Okay? Comments, questions, concerns? Phenomenal. We need to simulate this by showing 3 trials using the given number table. So let me just take a picture of this so that I can rewrite it. You always want to have this close by. Go here. Pinch this open. Help me out a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Remember, can I write up here? 0, 0 to 17. Let me go. Sorry. 0, 0 to 17. I'm going to put P for puppy. 18 to 42. I'm going to put a 1 for 1-year-old. 43 to 76, I'm going to put an M for middle-aged. And 77 to 99, I'm going to put an O for old. Sir?
Are you going to provide us this on the class?
Yes. I will provide this chart for you on the test.
A trial isn't complete until you get one in each category, right?
You guys hear that? A trial is not complete until you get one of each. And that's what this particular question was. Now remember, I can make any question I want. I want to do a trial until I get 4 old dogs. That means you would keep going until you get 4 O's. Okay? 4 numbers in the 77 to 99. So this, I just want one of each. And I think I asked for what, 3 trials for today? Yeah. So tomorrow's 4, 5. I don't know how many I made, but we're.
When we start at the first number.
I'll tell everybody where to start. Yep. Each test is different. So I made this problem for each class. Word the same. I did change the numbers of each freshman, sophomore. I've changed the percentages, and I changed where you're starting. Okay. So here we go. This is hard to see, but we got it. Okay. 79. O. 44. 57. 87. 35. 1. Yep, that's fine. 71. See, even let's say you mess up, but it doesn't hurt you to mess up. Let's say you were in the 70s and you put an O here. I'm not going to mark that wrong. You see what I'm saying? Because an O or an M wouldn't make me stop. All right? I'm looking for a puppy now, right? So, but don't just go through and stop writing above until you get a number 017, because you may forget to count. Okay? So, that was what, 71? So 54. M. 94. 48. 32. 1. 61. What did I do? Oh, did I miss one? Thank you. No, that's appreciated. Let me go. Yeah, my eyes and... Oh, 48. Okay, cool. 43. M. 26. And 10. P. Awesome. So in that one trial, that's trial number one. It took us that many to get all 4 doggies. Let's see, let's count. 1, let me show you what I'm counting. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So trial number 1 took me 12. Took us 12. Okay? 12 dogs. Trial 1. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. And now we pick up from there. Okay, sir. Uh-huh. 46 M. 73. 73 M. It's okay. 18 1. OO. Now you see why we do the OOs. So I have my M, I have my middle age, I got my 1-year-old, I got my puppy. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for an old. So 70 M. 13 49 and 86. So in this trial, it took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Trial 2, 8 dogs. For this example, I wanted 3, so here's our third trial. 66 M. 75 M. This one, a lot of people go 1. No, you have to come all the way back to the beginning. It's actually a what? A 15. The one at the end in that 5 is a 15, so that's a puppy. 90, that's a P. P for puppy. 96. Oldie. 54. So let's see, I have a couple of M's, I have a P, I have an O. What am I looking for now? I'm looking for a 1, okay? So 71 is a what? M. 96 is an O. 62 M. 73 M. 86 an old. 50 00 40 a 1-year-old. Okay, let's count these. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oops, missed one. That's what happens. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Trial 3, 13 dogs. Okay, so just take your time. Okay, we're going to get better and better and better at these particular things the more that we do. But I wanted, like I said, I'm going to hold your hand, make sure you understand how assimilation works when we need one of each of everything. Okay? And now let's look at our conclusion. We take our outcomes of each trial, 12, 8, and 13. 12, 8, and 13. Being that there are 3 trials, we want to average them, okay? So let's see here. That's going to be, what, 20? That's 33 divided by 3 is what? Okay. I had no idea what was going to happen. It came out to be a whole number. But if it was anything larger than 11, if that 33 was a 34, it would be 11 point whatever. You would make it what? 12. No matter what number you, if it goes whole, 11 is good. But any decimal from a number, even if it was 11.00001, you make it what? 12.
Oh, you round up always?
Always. All right? Because you can't have a portion of a dog. And we want to make sure we have enough dogs in order to get one of each. Therefore, you always have to go larger. So my conclusion, what words yesterday did I say you have to start with? The simulation suggests. It should take choosing 11 dogs in order to get one of each age. Again, like I said, terminology and writing's not my forte, but the simulation suggests has to be there. The 11 dogs, and then what are we doing? We need one of each age group. Okay? All right, so one more reiteration. Look at 1.1 at the vocab words just to familiarize yourself with the most common vocab words. You will have